Chief Wiggum is a man of many mysteries, most of them hidden behind a cloud of powdered sugar and questionable police work. But there's one mystery that's always lingered just beneath the surface, one that no amount of donuts or misplaced arrest warrants can cover up. It's about Ralph, his son. Or at least, the boy he calls his son. Ralph Wiggum. A walking, talking fever dream in corduroy pants. He's the kid who thinks crayons are a food group, the one who once tried to marry his teacher with a ring made of paste. But despite his strange charm, there's always been something that didn't quite add up. His eyes, his mannerisms, that slightly sharper jawline. And now, finally, after decades of silence, the show might have let something slip. In season 36, episode 13, Wiggum starts taking a miracle weight loss drug. Suddenly, he's slimmer, sharper, and strangely confident. He tells his fellow officers Lou and Eddie that the drug has sparked a new fire in his marriage, and they're even thinking about having another kid. And just as he's basking in the moment, he glances at Ralph, then at Eddie, and says it. You ever notice how much Ralph looks like you? Then silence. Eddie doesn't laugh. He doesn't deny it. He just stares, eyes wide, frozen. And just like that, the air changes. Now this isn't the first time The Simpsons has messed with Ralph's paternity. Back in season 34, in that bizarre non-canon episode, Lisa the Boy Scout, Eddie was suddenly revealed to be Ralph's father in a hyper-dramatic soap opera spoof. But that reveal was part of a joke. A distraction. A parody of bad writing. It meant nothing. It was erased almost as soon as it happened. This moment with Eddie, it's different. It's quiet, subtle, but deeply unsettling. And it makes you wonder, what if Wiggum has always known Ralph wasn't his? What if the incompetent police chief has been playing along, raising a child he suspects isn't his own, not out of ignorance, but out of something else entirely? Pride, guilt, love. And what about Sarah Wiggum, Ralph's mostly silent, forgettable mother? Could she have been hiding something all these years? Was there a brief moment, long ago, when a fling with Officer Eddie, serious, competent, always there Eddie, turned into a lifelong secret? The thing is, Ralph doesn't really act like Eddie. He doesn't act like Lou either. In fact, he barely acts like a human child. He's his own universe. But when you look at him next to Wiggum, something clicks. That same vacant stare. That same mangled understanding of the world. The same ability to float through life untouched by logic or consequence. Maybe biology doesn't matter here. Maybe Wiggum is Ralph's father because, in some strange way, they're two halves of the same busted brain. But what if, just maybe, this whole setup is more deliberate than it seems? What if Eddie is Ralph's biological father, and Wiggum knows it, and just doesn't care? Because in a town where time resets every season, where people fall off cliffs and show up fine next week, the only thing that really sticks is loyalty. And maybe, behind the badge and the buffoonery, Wiggum made a choice. He chose to be the father. To raise Ralph. To love him. Despite the whispers, despite the clues, despite the moment where his own partner's eyes said everything he didn't. Maybe that's the real dark secret. Not that Ralph isn't Wiggum's son, but that Wiggum knows, and he still shows up every single day. If you enjoyed peeling back the layers of Springfield's strangest family dynamic, hit that like button and subscribe for more. We've got theories, twists, and truths you won't see coming. Because in a world built on yellow skin and elastic cannon, sometimes, the deepest stories hide in plain sight.